Hello everybody, Navy Vet 76 out at the range. Out here again with my model 1916 Berthier, doing an update on my cast reloads. I built up the front sight again. I'm going to be filing that down for windage and elevation. I also have my chronograph set up, my new one, since I shot a second one with a gas check. This time I added a 1/4 inch thick piece of plexiglass to the front of the screens. If another gas check comes loose, it will not damage the front of the chronograph. So what I did the last time out, I was shooting a ALOX coated cast bullet, and my speed was, here we go again. Real professional videos, folks. My speed was anywhere from 1,839 feet per second to 1,786. Now, what I was getting after I took it home and cleaned it, I noticed there was some leading in the bore, and that's the ALOX coated bullet. Now, this cast bullet, is the same one I used in my 8x58 Swedish rolling block, and it works well in that. So what I did was, to help prevent leading, was I powder coated this time with Harbor Freight Red, and there's 2 coats on here. I used the wet process for powder coating with ALOX, with acetone, and that works well. I found that video on YouTube on how to do it with acetone, and it covers better, and it's not near as messy as handling that dry powder. Just a side note. So I'm going to try these. I'm using the same load I did the last time, and it's IMR 4227 at 25.2 grains. Now my speed, I'm assuming, will be about the same as it was with the plain lead cast bullet, but we'll find out. But I'm pretty sure that it will eliminate the leading or at that speed. So I want to try and set up to shoot this, and so I got to get my in-block clip out and get set up to do that. You know what's weird about these guns is they're similar to most of the gun in that they have the rimmed base. And even though they're in this in-block clip, I was getting rim lock. So what I try to do is, when I put these in here, is put one rim in front of the other in the clip. I don't think with the in-block clips, I think you shouldn't have to do that, but I don't know. I don't have a lot of experience with the Berthier, but that rim lock can be a pain. Now, as some of you know that have watched my videos before, I believe I've got 3 or 4 rounds of with these cases. All I do is neck size. The cases last a lot longer, and I nailed the whole length of the case so that if it wanted to expand any further, it wouldn't have chances of case failures or cracking. I also have a chronograph set up with Android phone here, and I finally got it working in the garage, so hopefully it'll work today. Okay. All right. pray I don't ruin my chronograph. Okay, and that one was 1,809 feet per second. You know, I want to start a new group. Oh boy. I can't talk and I can't spell. Okay, it says network unavailable. Connected. I don't know if this will work or not. I've never done this. If nothing else, we tried that. And that one blew a primer. Probably down in here somewhere. That's the other problem I'm having. The primer pockets get loose after they've been fired a few times. I'm going to make a pocket swedge to close up the pockets. It doesn't happen all the time, but it happens on a few. And I want to see. I'm also playing with my chronograph at the same time. I got to get a few downrange to see where this thing is shooting. I think it's going to shoot low since I built up my sight. 1847. Did it? Yep, it took it. All right. And I didn't lose the primer on that one. $17.98. $17.99. And the last one there.
1 minute to cease fire. 1 minute.
Last one was this reproduction in block clip. Just doesn't want to. All right. This doesn't want to feed, so I'll just lay this in here and it'll feed right in. $17.69. All right, so we got a ceasefire. I think we'll just pause it. I don't have a remote, so I got to walk to the camera to pause it. Well, the remote I do have will shut it off. Okay, there's my group right there. So I just need to file the top of that front side. Again, it's JB weld. And then for windage, I just file the side of it a little bit to bring it over. So my point aim was right there, and we're shooting there. So we're not too far off. All right, let's go try some more. Okay, I'm going to take you through the process again of what I do. We know it's got to go that way, so we file the sight on the side of the direction it needs to go. I had to build up a little more JB weld on here because it was getting too thin. So I built it up on the left side because I need to file the sight. going in to the left. Alright. Now I can get it off here. My elevation is 1, 2, 3, 4 steps, and I'm at the 4th step. Since we're shooting cast, it's slower than jacketed bullets, and it's just touch and go front sight to get it to shoot into where you want it to, because this is a fixed front sight. It doesn't have a dovetail grip or windage. Those rims are one in front of the other when you put them in here, because you get rim lock. I don't know why the last one won't feed. It's production in block clip, and you can just lay that here and allow it to feed up instead of don't chamber it, because the extractor will jump over the rim, and I've been guilty of doing that, and you can break that. Gonna run 5 more. Or 6, whatever it was. It's 5. It's 1844. This Caldwell has gives you quite a bit of information, and I honestly don't understand what it's doing. I really don't know what that's doing. You know what? We got rotary lights here, and it was reading the light, and so now I've got a bunch of errors here. It's just messing. That really messes up. I guess I'm just not. Because it's saying I got 475 shots. Okay. I don't know how to pause this. I don't know, I'm just learning how to use this. Normally I just had the chronograph, so. Alright, well, I'll work on that later. Two. Speeds down before, but I'm in the ballpark now, so I'm going to write speeds down again. I'm in the same range I was the last time with this rifle. The thing is, when you just neck size, the case is expanded, and you got to kind of tap them in with the bolt. I'm not really applying too much pressure on the bolt, so. 1811. I might have lost the primer on that one. Nope. And see there, that's the last one, and it wants to spit. Nope, actually there's 2 in there. Okay, I must have rim lock again. No, I don't have rim lock. Alright, you know, we can just lay them in here like this, and they feed in properly. 17. Primer wanted to back out on that one. Yeah, I need to swedge these pockets, these primer pockets. $17.99. Okay, I don't know if we're getting leading or not, but we'll go down range here and check that group. Okay, looks like I brought it over some. Got a couple flyers there. So I filed it at the break. We'll bring up the elevation, see where we're at. All right, what I've come to the conclusion is I can do like 5-shot groups and then shut it off and then start another group. But if I leave it on, it reads these flashing lights up here, the red flashing lights for the ceasefire, and it picks it up and then it reads it on here and messes up the chronograph data. So let's try that. Now what I'm going to do now is have a range scope set up over there beside the camera. I broke my scope, I need to buy a new one. I've had it for several years. So I'm going to run a group and stop it. Run another group and stop it, and that way I can record the data. All right. Now gosh, you know, I didn't know what I was doing. All right, so I'm going to here. And the end block clip isn't working worth a doggone, so I'm just going to wait and feed that way. It still feeds correctly, but these cases are fire force. They're getting tight in the chamber. Okay, did it read it? Yep, 18. 18. We just lost another timer. Not pulling them out. All right. I gotta go get a range rod and try and knock that case out. Be right back. Well, I guess I'll show you. I get a stuck case out. This is a brass rod. And hopefully I just drop it down in there. Yep, and knock the case out. You might want to inspect the case to see what's going on. And it's just the rings around the case. It's expanded right into the chamber, and it was a good tight fit. So, but if I full length size these, it will it just put too much stress on the case, and you'll end up with a lot of case failures. So I just live with it. I don't know if I could get a custom sizing die made to fit this particular case dimension. Now I did lose another primer down in here. Alright. And we're ready to go again. Alright. $17.98. Be careful you don't shoot your chronograph. 1812. $17.85. And the bolt head came loose. Yay! Just got a screw in here. I didn't notice it was coming loose. Oh boy. Well, that's not a big deal. Just one thing after another. You guys are getting to see all the screw ups today. The bolt head is held in place by a screw. And I'm trying to knock it out of there. It's really in there. Okay. I'm going to try and get a little more persuasion. There's a screw right here on the bolt, and it holds this bolt head in place. And I wasn't paying attention. The screw backed out, and now the bolt head is really in there. And I'm gonna have to try and this rod will there we go. I get a piece of wood. Set it on the ground. Put the rifle on the piece of wood. And it's stuck in there. It's amazing. All right, well, I'm going to shut the camera off and we'll work on that. Okay, I was able to get it out. That's good.
1 minute to cease fire. 1 minute.
We got our 5 shots, so I'm going to save this screw. And we'll start another one. So if you're shooting one of these, you'll make sure that screw's down. Actually didn't have to beat it. I realized I could get this in and down and slide it into the bolt head. And then tighten the screw up and pull the bolt head out. All right. That's crazy. And you're getting to see all the crazy stuff that happens out here. Now I've got the rod stuff in there. All right. Well, let's go down range and see what kind of group we got that time. Well, there you go. 5 shots. They're all in there, except for that one. That's probably as good as you're going to get with these bullets. I don't know. But that's a lot of fun. I think I don't know if I can tweak the load or make the bullet a little bigger, or who knows. It's a cast bullet. Supposedly I could go plus 2/1000 on the diameter. However, it barely chambers now. It's got a really tight throat on it. It's a pretty decent rifle. Jacketed bullets shoot really good in it. And if you're on the budget, cast bullets work. Basically, I'm just checking for leading with the powder coating, and it's been my experience that the powder coating does prevent the leading when you're running around 1800 feet per second. So as far as I'm going to take this video, Navy vet out the range.